soft light, be shining in the dark. Woo! I'm even dressed like I'm ready for a party. Woo! Let's go dancing. Let's go to the party. Woohoo, woohoo. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to party with me? Let's party. Let's party. On the bottom of the deck is a Two of Cups, which is the love story, the ultimate love story. Wanting his divine feminine to be there with him. That's his wish. Cups. You're full of love. You're full of joy. You're full of peace. You're full of life. And you're feeling connected to the source. Live it in a balanced format, so everything is being taken care of, all the responsibilities that need to be taken care of, and all the other things that need to be taken care of to keep that joy, to keep that happiness, to keep that play.
Hello everyone, this is Cynthia Toet, your FlipN Life cheerleader. And the reason why I want to be on a TV series show is because for the last year or so, I've been on this journey that has a hidden love story in it. And the love story is so big that it's too much for anybody to handle when I start telling it to them. I have to give it to them in pieces, but I'm so excited about the story. Pieces is like, how can I just give it in pieces? You got to hear the whole thing. But it's so big and people are not used to this hidden love story, how I have to share it to come out all like it does. Because it almost seems like a fairy tale dream. How can someone just be so happy every day believing in this love story that's going on, that she's falling deeply and completely in love with herself by holding on to this love story? Well, hello everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story, and we are on episode 25. Can you believe that? Episode 25. And this episode is about feeding your soul, and I just found it funny because I realized that I was taking that information from something I was reading, and it actually said freeing your soul. So, but we could be freeing our soul at the same time that we're feeding our soul or feeding our soul, okay? Again, I like to always start the show off to let you know why I come onto this show and what it is my purpose is. I really believe that throughout our lives we have been misled, misguided, and been believed to be operating from our lower emotional self as our way of going. What do I mean by that? Meaning that we got used to operating out of less than, not whole, not complete, more anger, more sadness, more like you got to compare yourself to somebody else to even be worthy in the first place. Now that to me seems all wrong. I mean, when we're born as a child, we're worthy, we're loving, we're whole, we're complete. I mean, where did we get that? We had to prove ourselves to be here. I believe that we should have been more like, more accepted, more, like, I love you. Tell me more what it is you have to say, instead of sending us to the room, telling us to be quiet, telling us that, I don't have time for you. Whatever it is, I feel like we've been pushed away so much in so many ways and to so deep. It's even like if you come home and you hurry up and you want to go tell your parents something, it was like, oh, hold on, I don't have time for you. And then after about 10, 15 minutes, the child's still trying to tell you, and then the parents pushing you away. You still never really got to share that awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that you truly, really already are. And by the time we became young adults, we're out in the world now, we're living the world, and we are so embedded off of working and operating off that lower vibrational self. Like we have to go prove ourselves to somebody else to see if we're worthy enough or not. Why do we have to prove our worth? Why are we not already worthy? We should already be this awesome, amazing, awesome, amazing soul. We're already this worthy soul. We already have a purpose. We have a purpose. We were brought here onto this planet, onto this earth, to do our mission. Whatever that mission is that your soul was guided to do. That's it. That's why I do this show, is I want to flip our script. I want to flip our stories around to this better story. Let's stop feeding our souls that we're not good enough. Let's stop believing the stories that we have to prove ourselves to be better than who we already are. Let's just be that person that we already are. Let's already be that awesome, amazing soul that we already are. keep your vibes high. That's correct. And I'm so happy to see you here in the house, Trudy. It excites me to see newcomers, or some of my regulars coming back at the beginning of the show is what I meant to say. And Gregory and Sunny and Kathleen, I'm sure she'll be here if she's not already in the show. Let me see. I didn't see her come in yet, but she messaged me right before the show, so she's coming in. And anyone else that's there that I'm not saying hi to, I'm just saying hello to you all in all. Okay, and It's been a day today. It's been a day where I truly had to do both, be freeing my soul and to be feeding my soul. Because I'm having decisions that I'm in the middle of making, and it's like I'm being pressured up to the last moment to what that decision's going to be. And so my soul kind of felt like it got cracked open. It just wanted to break down, and it just wanted to shed those tears, is because I want my answers to be here now. So that's where, and then all of a sudden it starts pouring down rain outside. I said, thank you, universe, because the universe, it starts crying for me, helping me do some of the releasing, because I think it's not just in that order, but there's things that are starting to reveal themselves, things that are starting to put itself into place. It's divinely guided, putting itself into place for me, so I can see that there's not much that I really need to do, because the universe is giving me answers and providing for me, but I want a clearer answer, to see. So today was more about freeing the soul at the same time I've been feeding the soul. And yeah, that's it. So again, I always like to draw some of my cards before I start the show, and actually 5 cards came out, but I'm really excited. It says flow into ease with trust, and this one comes up quite a bit, but it's allowing us to flow. It's allowing us to flow in this magical, beautiful way, in this colorful way, and allowing us to see the bright lights, and allowing us to see all the colors that life has to offer us, whether it's pink or purple or turquoise or yellow or orange, it doesn't matter, but it's just to flow into ease with trust. And that's not always seems like it's easy to do, but if we just say, I'm going to trust this, and I'm going to allow this to be easier than I'm making it, because I thought it was going to be hard, but I'm just going to bring in ease in. I'm going to just bring ease in. To go ahead and allow that. The next card that flew out was relax. All the pieces are coming together. I tell you what, I needed that card today, because it's like, I know, I just need to relax, but I guess the universe really wanted me to, there's some old, deep, hidden feelings from young age. It wanted that to release itself. And it says all the pieces are coming together. So we need to still trust in the process that all the pieces are coming together, including whatever part of the soul needs to be freed from the past, because some of those old emotional fields need to be freed for us to move with this smooth flow into the future. And like back to this card, it was free with ease into trust. That's a waterfall there. I know that you can't really see the cards too much, but anyhow, that waterfall is colorful. The waterfall, when that water goes off the top of the cliff, it doesn't question, oh, I have a place to land. That waterfall, trust, when it goes off the side of the cliff, it has a place to land. So that waterfall, trust. And so, okay, and then the other 3 cards, I just find it neat because they all support each other. It says, your dreams are coming true. If our dreams are all true overnight like that, then there wouldn't have been a process. there wouldn't have been life in between that beginning moment till this next moment. If it just all happened, then what happened to all the details in between? What happened to the process in between? What happened to the life in between that we needed to grow from, that we needed to learn from, that we needed to be a part of? And I'm just reading some of the comments. Trudy writes, it's unreal then, you the facts, my dear. Okay, it says always believe in your dreams. I mean, if I let go of my dreams and I don't believe in my dreams, guess what? My dreams aren't going to happen. So that's why it's important to keep believing in your dreams. Keep believing that whatever it is that your focus is, whatever it is that your desire is, whatever it is that your passion is. I'm going to, from head to toe, this is so important. That is what we're supposed to do. That is your dream. That is your dream of life. That is your life coming true. So allow us to believe in those dreams. Ding, ding, ding. Allow us to dream those dreams, because, and then the last one was live your love story today. And it's like, people go, how can I live my love story today? Somebody else hasn't come into my life. Somebody else isn't here with me. No, I want you to live the love story today into your life. Be that love for yourself. Be that awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that you are. Love the whole being of you. We don't have to wait for somebody to come in. Love what it is that your passion is. Love what it is that you do. Get into it. I mean, if you're playing music, play that music. If you're writing that song, write that song. If you're watering the garden, water that garden. If you're feeding the cats, feed those cats. Whatever it is that your passion is, whatever it is your desire is. If you're an artist and you're painting, paint that painting. Whatever it is, if you're an author and love writing books, write that book. Get into it. Get lost. That's what I mean by live your love story today. Let what you're passionate about. Love what it is that you do. Be the romance of your life. Get involved in it. Get involved in being that best possible you for you. Because that's what's going to attract the mate into your life that matches your vibration level, is being that best you and getting that best mate, is being that totally in love with the person and the soul and the being that you truly really are. Okay, you know me, I gotta run this as a TV commercial here, as a TV ad, so I'll be right back. We got a little special commercial for feeding the soul. like that commercial. Yeah, you love that music, huh, Kathleen? It's perfect. I have a couple other cards. This is from a different deck. The universe has your back. But this one says, when you are in alignment with love of the universe and of yourself, peace cannot be disturbed. When you're actually in love, when you're in love with who you are and the universe around you, the peace within you cannot be disturbed by anything. So I love that one. And then this one's telling you, thank you. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Because fear, you know what? Fear will stop us, block us, not allow us to get anywhere, do anything, you know. So thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so I can see what is of the highest good. Because I tell you, I definitely want to be operating from what is from the highest good, not from the lowest good, not because of what I think it's supposed to be, but I want to be doing what is from the highest good, for my highest purpose. Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat. Thanks, that's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Oh, I can see the reasons why. Oh, so, okay, they're talking with each other in the chat. Okay, and it's not about blaming anyone. It's never about blaming anyone. Instead, it's about granting the room. It's granting the room so we can transform all of those lower feels. When we have those lower feels coming in, not blaming, not pointing fingers, none of that. It's all about, oh, okay, I see that you're going through something. Let me grant you some more room. Let me give you some more space, because there's plenty of that. And allowing ourselves to grow through the hurts, to grow through the pains, when they surface. Allow us to grow. Because when we grow, it expands our love to be deeper. It expands our love within ourselves to be more rewarding. Do what you love instead of allowing fear to take over. Okay, these are just little side notes I wrote before I do my whole script. To be there for, okay, some of this isn't even supposed to be for this show. Yeah, invest into the romance. And what do I mean by that is invest into, like I said before earlier, it's like invest into loving what you're doing so much that is the romance of your life, because you know you're so in love to what it is that you're doing. You're so in love with what it is that you're creating. And know that the blessings that are meant for you will find you. Okay, and feeding the soul. Become aware of your feelings, thoughts, and emotions, and words, and your actions. Let go of blame. Let go of judgment. Let go of control. Sincerely forgive the past, anyone, anything, including yourself, and let go of the past, because the past is the past. But we can grow from any lower emotional feelings that have gotten stuck in us from that past. We can find a way to surrender and forgive and let go with no blaming, with no judgment, no control. Resolve all resentment and bitterness and pride, because we have to do these things for us to start feeding our soul. Love without putting any conditions on that love. Again, that's including yourself. This isn't about everybody else out there. When you're on my show, this is about you. Because I'm here to help you guys grow in your soul internally, so you can allow that soul of yours to grow externally. Not to do it the other way around that we've been taught, is to be going out there and finding all the answers out there externally so we can figure it out in here. No, let's figure it out in here so we can share it out there. Recognize that everyone is already perfect the way they are. Accept responsibility and accountability for yourself, and quit resisting and quit denying. Give thanks to all things. Be grateful for the challenges of all the pains. No, it says, I said that wrong. Be grateful for all things. Be grateful for all challenges and the pains. The pain gets our attention. It gets our attention to let us know, the pain actually gets our attention to let us know when something's out of balance. You know, when I'm actually operating on my higher vibrational level, I know I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. When I actually sink below that and I start getting a slower vibrational feeling, I know the direction that I'm actually going or looking at or observing or contemplating is not the right path. Even if I think it's one of my options, if I'm feeling that lower vibrational way, it's clearly, my emotional self is clearly telling me, whether I want to think it or not, my emotional self is showing me that that direction is out of balance. Let's find a direction that makes you be in balance with yourself. Be excited about getting to know the real person. Be excited to get to know that real you, that awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that you truly, really are. Utilizing the script on a constant basis, the script utilizing that, flipping your story around to a better emotional story is the script I would be talking about. And pray to Source and ask for assistance with the efforts that you're going for. Okay. Feeding the soul. Pay attention to your feelings. Say, how does that make me feel? What are feelings anyhow? Well, feelings are laughter, joy, happiness, sadness, anger, guilt, blame, joyful, laughing. So we want to pay attention to decide which feelings you want to live in. Do you want to live in those lower vibrational ways? I don't. But when I get there, I observe them, I analyze them, I question them, I look to see what the growth is. I welcome them in as my friend because I feel like they have a message for me, because it's trying to show me where to flip my emotional story around within that script of a story, so I can find this better wholeness in my way. No fault, no blaming, just allow your beautiful soul to grow. Grow and go with the flow, flow with ease, with trust. Sincerely forgive yourself, forgive others. You don't have to personally go out there and say, I'm sorry to everybody else, but I want you to do that for yourself. You know, we can forgive them internally. And then see the gift in every story that comes our way. Compliment it. Compliment what you like. I mean, when I'm talking to the universe, when I'm talking to Source, when I'm talking to God, when I'm talking to the world, when I'm talking to you, when I'm talking to anyone else out there, I'm telling the story I want to attract into my life, which is this happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. Because I want the universe to hear me. That I'm after love, happiness, joy, excitement, passion, desire. And all those things that life is here to gift us, to give us, to live for us. So those are the things I talk about, is because that's what I want the universe to remember, to grant to me and gift me. And believe me, it gives me every day. I'm walking down the street today with my dog, and I know my dog's going to jump at this person that I don't even see, but then the person goes by and they're happy. And even though my dog's jumping at them, I'm going to tell them, stay the F away from her. That person was friendly, they were nice, and it was just so cool. It's so neat. But so love without conditions. Everything is perfect just the way it is. Be responsible for your inner feelings. Flip those lower stories around to find your happiness within. These are things we do to feed our soul. Be true to those feelings. Because, you know, sometimes those lower feelings are coming up so they can release themselves. That's still being true to your soul. It might even be a part of the feeding process by freeing. That's the freeing part of the soul, freeing that part of the soul so we can actually feed it the better story. Be grateful for all things. Our soul constantly shows us the direction towards our happy self. Be excited knowing the real loving you and daily be flipping your emotional script around to what? To better. Talk to Source and ask for assistance in discovering the best possible you. Life is a blessing when we are focusing on what's most important to our souls. So speak what you want. Don't be speaking about what you don't want, because if you do, the universe might provide you that. So speak. Rather, you're speaking to yourself silently, or you're speaking out to the world when nobody's there, or you're speaking out to the world when somebody's there. Always be speaking what it is that you want, because that is where the universe will provide. Woo, woo, woo. That's what the universe will provide. Give it up. Give it up, universe. We got a chat going on, and I haven't been reading. I think these two are just talking to each other back and forth. So, and since I'm doing the first part, so what does this look like? I think that tell me. Okay, all right, so anyhow, let's see, we got, let's see the time. I got, we'll do a Feeling of Success commercial, and then I'll be back to read your Love Your Inner Goddess card that I drew for today. And I'll be right back, folks. Woo-hoo-hoo. I didn't play that whole commercial because, I'm trying to stick on this time limit of 30 minutes for my first part of the show. Not that I'm doing a very good job at it, but, that's all right. I know I could have played it all the way, but, that's all right. Okay, this card that was drawn for today was Be Your Own Hero. Woo, 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 woo. I think it fits in with the show. What do you think? What do you think? You think it fits in? It says, let's see what it says. Believe that you are worthy of amazing life. You don't need to feel guilty or hold yourself back to make anyone else feel comfortable. Nobody. Nobody. Mm-mm. You don't need to be timid or uncertain, worrying that you're becoming too much for someone else or asking much of the universe. Living a great life is not about competition with anyone else. Living a great life helps inspire others to do the same. Inspiring others to do the same, to live that great, happy life. Ooh. It doesn't take anything away from anyone else. Nothing. Doesn't take nothing away from anyone else to be that awesome, amazing person that you really, truly are. If your dreams both excite and scare you, that's a good sign you're on the right track. You're on the right path. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Give yourself permission to go for it. Just go for it. Go after what you want with a happy heart. Woo, we want that heart to be happy. Yeah, the spiritual guidance, you have every right to be proud of yourself. You have courage. You have listened to your heart, even though sometimes it seemed to be the harder choice to make. You may have days when you don't feel so heroic, but deep within, you know in your guts that you are strong. You know that a challenge is a way of the universe shows you that you are capable of something more. An opportunity is before you right now. Has your heart been urging you to take a stand or take action in some way or somehow? Would you feel proud of yourself if you honored that? Then do it. You are learning what it is to truly respect and take pride in yourself. That means feeling good about the sort of person you choose to be, how you choose to live your life. Not lowering your standards to be the same as everyone else, but honoring your heart. Becoming an inspiration to yourself. You don't need to try to impress anyone. You are awesome. You are an awesome, amazing, beautiful human being, and you have everything within you to make yourself proud. It's time to step it up. It's time to step up our happy story. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's time to be your own hero. Yep. When I started feeling low vibes, I repeat this over and over and over. It's changing my life. Sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That Ho'oponopono really does help change our lives. And it does really help change the vibration of that lower vibe. Yeah, it does. And rewriting our script to whatever brought that lower vibrational feeling in, on top of Ho'oponopono, helps amazingly. Okay, the ritual, it says, it wants you to say this out loud. I am proud to be my own hero. So write that out. I am proud to be my own hero. And then it says, think of any situation in your life where you know you need to step up and be better, be bolder, and be wiser, and let yourself be calm and confident so that you feel that your spirit is now 1,000,000 times bigger than the issue. So that your spirit is 1,000,000 times bigger than the issue. And open your arms above your head and in this victorious way. We're going to do this like this. I got this. And then it says more. It says, I trust myself and I have all that I need within me to rise up as my own hero. I am proud to be me. So I want you to write that. I am proud to be me. I want you to write, I got this. I want you to write, I trust in myself. You have what it takes to rise up, to be the awesome, amazing soul that you are. Okay, I got to end this part of the show, and I'll be back to do a Monday tarot reading, and then we'll go on into the readings. Ooh, so happy everyone's here. You guys make me happy. Just be happy. Thank you so much for staying till the end, because it really helps with all those clock hours on the YouTube to get those 4,000 hours that I'm after to help build my subscription up and my time on YouTube. And I want you all to remember to live your love story today as if it's already here. I want you to live, let what you do and be the romance of your life. And live from your passionate self, because that's where love resides. It resides within ourselves. Let that love within ourselves be found, and let's radiate from that point of view. And if you'd like any coaching program, or if you'd like any tarot readings, that information is down below in the description. You can also go to my webpage, which actually gives you more detailed information about the coaching, and it gives you more detailed about the tarot readings. But if you want to go right to booking a call with me, then go to Vista Books and book it. And on the coaching part, you can get 15 minutes free call with me to see if the coaching call is perfect for you. Okay, see you on the next show. Thank you for being here. All right, I'm back for a Monday tarot reading to see what the cards have to say today for the collective or for the show. It seems to always tie into the show, but we're going to see. There's choices. Which choice? And me, I always say choose from the heart. Always choose from the heart. Life gives you so many choices, but we can have all these choices throughout our life, but remember to keep choosing from your heart and protect that story that you chose from the heart. Remember, you chose it from the heart. You got to protect it from the non-slayers, the ones out there that don't believe in your story, the ones that think that she's a bunch of bullshit or he's a bunch of bullshit, whatever. Sometimes we have to protect our souls so we're feeling this wholeness, this awesomeness. Yeah, so we can have new, solid, brand new beginnings, so we can radiate that shine from within. That's what it is when we're operating from the heart, when we're operating from that romantic self, that person that is totally, completely in love with themselves, then we are... we're radiating from the shine within. We're shining inside, and we're radiating so brightly outwardly that it allows us to shine this bright, radiant shine. And it's a brand new beginning. We get to start. It's a brand new offer. It's like the universe is offering something solid. It's offering this gift. It's offering something shiny. It's offering something bright. And especially when we're operating from our heart, when we choose to take the choice from the heart and to protect that story that we chose from our heart, then the universe has something bright to offer us. Me. My brother, he's a me kind of guy. Always looking out for himself. Well, that's what we're supposed to do, right? We don't got nobody else to look after us. This is like an offer from the universe right here. And this is like a divine calling. This is like something the divineness has made it. This is a solid offer from the universe, and this is a divine calling that the universe, a solid offer the universe is offering. The universe sees what it is each one of us needs. The universe wants to make sure it's solid so we can grow to the tallest point. It wants us to be able to feel grounded, whole, and complete. Oh, yeah. Whoa, we got cards flying out. Yeah, this is about allowing our divine masculine and our divine feminine within ourselves to be operating in a balanced level. Like the feminine side has just as much to gift as the masculine side has to gift. We want to make sure that the gift is coming whole, the gift is coming complete, the solid offer is coming forward. Let's see. Ooh, what else? Yeah. Even though this is maybe these are like old stories, and these are old stories that you've sat there and you've pondered with, and it's like, you know what? I'm letting go of all those old stories. I'm letting go of all the stories that don't serve my soul. I'm letting go of all those stories that make me feel less than whole. I'm letting go of all those stories that make me feel like I'm not capable, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough. I'm letting go of all those stories. And how you're letting go of that is because back here, you decided to operate from your heart, right? You chose to operate from the heart, and you protected what it is that you wanted to operate from. You didn't let nobody or nothing get in the way. And that's why the universe says, hey, I got something solid. I got a shiny, brand new offer, solid, to bring forward. And it is divinely guided, and it is because you kept investing in the work that you love doing. And this is what my show has pretty much been about. You kept feeding your soul the story that it needs to hear, so you're feeling whole, so you're feeling complete, so you're feeling awesome, so you're feeling special. You're feeling like this is life because you're investing in the life that you were meant to do. You're investing in your story. Oh, we got long old stories going on in here. You have a trampoline outside. Woohoo! And a trampoline for the lake. Woohoo! We get to go jumping around at Uncle Gregory's house. And jumping around for the summer. Woohoo! Okay, and the next cup, it's not a cup, it's 2 cups. It is. You know, when you're being awesome and amazing toward yourself and loving that soul you are, it makes it easier for us to share our love with others, you know, and or if we can share that love differently. And as we're allowing ourselves to operate from a loving feeling, then that's what we attract all around us. Everything that we do is operating from a loving self. It's operating from a beautiful self. If I want to read this more as a divine masculine and a divine feminine, when we have the divineness within ourselves to come in balance with ourselves, again, that's all we attract around is love. So if you're operating, doing the things that you love doing, you're going to bring more loving things into your life. Okay. You know what you want to tell yourself? You forgive I for not being who you want to. Oh, okay. I'm going to leave that. I think that's those two talking to each other again. So we're going to continue on with the show here. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, let's get those stories out of our head. Those ones that make us feel less than, the ones that feel like the story's not right. Let me just go back into hermit mode for just a moment because I want to make sure I'm operating from this better story, this better way of the self. I got to keep operating from that better story. Oh, my goodness. Okay, the side story. This is my brother says I have to read this side story. I don't have to, but I'm going to. Because this is a new offering, a new cup of love, a new beginning that brings two new offerings on the table. I just really think the universe is doing a lot of shifting around to allow us to start over, to start with this fresh start, to allow us to start with a fresh cup of love. Can we just have a different cup of love? Let's be crystal clear with this love that comes forward. Let's bring it clarity with a flow, with a swing to it. Like, can I just share with you how much love I really want to share out there to the world? I want to lay down those lower feelings of the past, and I want to let you know that I'm being serious about my thought process. My thought process is cleaned up. My thought process isn't the same to what it used to be. My thought process is in this better story of a way. It has allowed itself to balance itself out. My masculine self and my feminine self has become balanced within itself because I decided I was hanging around long enough to allow this balance to come within, to allow the masculine within me for the masculine to be full of a cup of love, to have unconditional love to come forward to this love story. So again, I'm not projecting out there that it's to someone or something. It's either, we're finding the love within ourselves, within the masculine self and the feminine self, to allow that love to be within. And again, when we are operating from that fullest love is when the love of your life comes forward. That's when they come forward, is when we're operating from that higher vibrational way. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Let's see if I can get that card in here. I'm playing around with my... There we go. All right. Yeah, so yeah, that was the sidekick story there. Yep. All right. All right. So it's like we want to hold something a certain way, but the universe makes a tower moment happen. The tower moment is, the story kind of flipped around from here to there. Let's see why. Let's see what's going on. There, let's see. Yeah, it's definitely wanting a balance. So we're feeling balance inside, being stopped, letting that balance just grow so we can be operating from all of our chakras, being in order, allowing all of our chakras to be in line, allowing ourselves to be making just decisions by allowing ourselves to be balanced within ourselves. Yeah. That just confirmation is to bring the balance within, to allow the divine masculine, divine feminine within yourself to be in balance. That's how we let go of these old stories that are in our head. This is, that we think about when we're alone, is we have to really reanalyze them sometimes. We need to allow the tower moment of the old stories to let them go, to free them. We can't keep holding on to the way things were in the past as our present moment, because everything changes. Every moment, every day is changing, and especially when we're here growing, and we're growing into this beautiful, awesome way, because we're learning how to love the person that we really are. We're doing the things that we love doing because we want to be that awesome, amazing soul within ourselves without feeling like we need to have somebody else in our lives to allow ourselves to love that soul that we are. So it is important for us to find that balance within, so we all work together in this. So there's loving teamwork going on, and that loving teamwork that's taking place is from love. No matter what the journey, no matter what the obstacles come our way, we're always able to find the easy way. We're able to find the easy flow. We're easy to come in the easy flow of a way. We got another side story. Got another side story, bro. You want to hear the side story? I'm just not going to read this one. How about that? I'll read it just for you. Divine Masculine goes, okay. And Divine Feminine, look at, I love it. He goes, okay, I'm going to put down my offer, okay? And the Divine Feminine goes, well, I got my offer to gift you then. What is the offer? Unconditional love. She's loving the whole soul, the whole self. And she wants to this is actually what this actually brings something together. It brings happiness, it brings joy, it brings laughter, it brings passion, it brings desire together. Not, it brings this better flow of a way forward. Because we went through this journey. It wasn't a straight shot. None of this was a straight shot. We went through this journey, and we had to go a little bit of this way, and we had to go a little bit of that way to get to our journey. That's what hasn't been seen. The journey is what hasn't been seen. That was the second side story I got today. All right. All right, we're going to continue on. Let's see. Yep. The Divine Feminine is feeling the divine. I know, again, when we're loving that awesome, amazing, beautiful self that we are, we're allowing all those old stories that didn't serve us, we're allowing them to be free, we're allowing them to be gone. That allows us to stand into this awesome, amazing, beautiful soul. This is like a peacock almost, it's like, hey, I'm awesome, I'm amazing, I'm beautiful, I'm a beautiful soul. That allows your wishes and dreams in your life to come true. Allows the universe to provide for you what the stars have to offer you. Is when we're standing in this position, we're not feeling like we have to defend ourselves. We're not feeling like we're in defeat. That we're actually feeling this awesome, amazing, radiant person we are. The universe grants us our wish. The universe. Okay. The universe grants us our wish. Yeah. The wish that brings change in, that brings this happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story forward, because we're operating from love within, and when we're operating with love within, it's all around us. And it brings us strength. It lets us operate with strength and courage. Okay, enough with the Monday tarot reading. What do you say? You hear me? You hear me, bro? All right, next. What's the next deck? Anybody have any questions out there? Remember, all you have to do is like and share. Oh, no, I want you to subscribe. All I would ask for a reading is for a subscription to the channel, and I'm happy to give you a personal reading while we're on the show here tonight, live. Okay, anyone out there? Let's see, we got Kathleen, we got Gregory, and we got plenty of people in the house. There's people in the house I don't know that are in the house. We got Valerie in the show, too. Oh, we could do Valerie first. What's Valerie need to hear? What's Valerie's? Cynthia, you do, Kathleen. Okay, Kathleen, what do you got to say? I got to get my kitty cards. Kitty cats. I'll be right back. I got to go get my kitty cat cards. Okay, I'll put on this one. Well, I'll be right back. right. Now, no, just kiddings now. Okay, oh yeah, I got the cards now. Come on. Valerie didn't say she wanted a reading. I was just going to give her one because I know she's there. Ooh, calling in all angels. Calling all angels in for Kathleen and everyone else out there in the chat. Ooh, we'll go spray out here too. Woo! It's calling the angels in. Get us the best story. Get us the best story going. Can you get us the best story going for Kathleen? But when you do me, my question is, what was up with today? I want to know what was up with today too. Like I had talked to you about so many synchronicities, I guess, and just the same thing coming up repeatedly. Okay, let's see. What the cards had to say for Kathleen? It has something to do with something being... It's the universe providing gifts, being solid, having solid offers. Well, I believe I know that you were talking to me and believing what you had to say have to do with me, and maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I believe most of the gifts that we get ourselves are meant for us. So let's see what the cards have to say. What do they have to say? Why? Yes, tower moments. Ooh, tower moments are what? What's a tower moment about? Tower moments are good, though. What's the tower moment about? Why? About working your gifts. So it's almost like the universe is trying to show you something, because I already know what I know what the messages she was getting. I know I was going through tower moments, and I know she was getting messages, and she became part of, maybe that was part of your work for me. Maybe it was about getting clarity. It has something to do with, to me, okay, there's a saying, it's about getting very clear, clearing out obstacles of anything that's not working, to be very clear about what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to work for, what is your passion, what is your desire, what is it that brings joy in, what is it that brings happiness in, what is it that makes you feel like you're operating from that childlike mind. See, when the universe is providing us messages time and time and time again, to make sure that you're receiving the message that the universe is sharing with you. It's what is the message? What does the message apply? How does the message apply? It's making sure we're getting all the thought process out of our way that's not serving us. Getting out, clearing out. Here, hold on. Okay. All right. Okay, Valerie, I'll get to your reading next. Okay. Gregory, leave us alone. Yeah, I know. Okay, I understand that you feel like the messages didn't apply to you, but I'm telling you the messages are for you. So it is something the universe is trying to show you. See, this is the universe has a solid offer. It is so solid. It's a gift. It's a gift. It wants to give you the cake and have you eat it too. It wants you to eat the whole thing. But something has to be let go of. Something has to be like not seen the same way. Something has to change. It's like, what can I change? But it's saying, how I want you to look at what you're working on. What is it that you're working on that you love doing? What is it that you're working on that isn't quite working out the way that you want it to, that you feel like you need to clear the way? So when you're operating in what you love doing, that you're feeling like that childlike mind of a way, that you're feeling playful, you're feeling joyful, you're feeling excited. It's not just all work. but what work becomes play. Oh, my brother. Don't listen, Kathleen. Don't listen to what Gregory has to say. He's not the universe. He's not the messenger. You better hear me. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is. It has something to do with a thought process, something the universe is trying to tell you, that it wants you to really see the light, wants you to it has something to do, again, it has something to do with operating from the heart. Back here, the universe has something to offer to you, that it's trying to make a tower moment, or it's trying to bring, it wants you to, since you like why, it wants you to question. It wants you to question what the message is, and it wants you to focus on what it is that you work on. What is it that you like doing? It wants you to remember to the things that you're working on, to the things that you don't like working on. Clear that clutter out of the way, clear that obstacle out of the way. What it is that you like working on, that brings you joy, brings you laughter, brings you play, that's what the universe wants you to see. Because it's telling you here, this is how I know, is because it's telling you to lay down the old stories to rest. It wants some old cycle to be let go of. It wants a part of you to see the light of something that's being on, and it has something to do with your heart. I would have read that differently, but I don't, because this one, see how she's looking at her heart. It's a story I've written that has brought pain into my heart, that I want to re-examine the heart so my heart can feel refreshed. It can feel like it has a new shine. It can feel that new beginning. It can feel the shine from operating from inwardly, the shine that's inside of you, operating outwardly, that it's radiating outwardly, that it's touching all other souls in the middle of your operating. It wants you to be feeling like that childlike mind. And I know, sometimes we got so many responsibilities. We got to do this, we got to do that, blah, 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 blah. But whatever it is, there's still something in there that needs to be examined, so you can see the offering through the messages that were received today. You can re-examine those messages until you can see what the universe is trying to truly share with you. What light is it trying to turn on? That starts to mend that heart. That starts to rewrite the story that's been written years and years ago. Because you definitely are examining your heart, so it's operating from this crystal clean, clear of a way. So let's see if the cards can tell me, what is it within the message? What is it within the message, Kathleen? The message has to do with love. The message has to do with love. The message has to do with love. And how it is when we're operating from this beautiful way. This actually brought in, we have the king. It brought in the queen. So the queen and king can be together. So they can be operating in this balanced way. This is having your divine counterpart be operating. And for you to get the Lovers and the Two of Cups, it's like you wanting the soul to be in love with itself so much that it is attracting that other one towards you, that other one in your life. This other one can't come into your life until this is released. That has the pain in the heart that you are actually examining, so it can operate from this clean crystal way. This is about the divine feminine within, the divine masculine within yourself, allowing those dragons within to free them, set them free. So this love story can develop the one that you seek, the one that you want, the one that you're after. Whoever it is with, it doesn't matter who, but this is what you're seeking. But for this to be received, something needs to be released. A story needs to be rewritten. The heart needs to be fulfilled from a radiant shine, so it is feeling abundant within. So it's feeling whole, it's feeling complete, it's feeling the balance within your divine masculine and within your divine masculine and within your divine feminine within yourself. So there's something the universe is definitely trying to share with you with the messages that have come through to you today, to allow your heart to be mended. So it's starting to operate with a playful way, not so serious, more joyful, more exciting, more in glee, from more of a shine, not being so guarded. I want to make sure the heart is making the final choice, clearing out the thought process that's not working, bringing in what does work with joy, laughter, and play. From the shine within, so it radiates out, so nothing can touch your soul except this love story that's in your mix, that you want to happen. But again, what needs to be released is the old story from your heart. Yeah, okay, if I said guarded, maybe I don't mean guarded, but there's something there that needs to be rewritten. So you're feeling that shine within to radiate outwardly, to allow both the divine masculine and the divine feminine within yourself to feel extremely grounded, well taken care of, provided for, to release any toxicity of any old story, anywhere, any way, any time within your past lifetime. Because there is another part of you, even though you enjoy being alone, there is another part of you that wants this love with another. This is like a soulmate. If you don't believe in soulmate, this is like somebody else that is more in your mix, that you guys kind of operate in the same kind of way. This is something that you two enjoy each other's company. You enjoy sharing time together. You enjoy interacting together. It's somebody else to share your story with, that you can be close with, and you don't have to be. I know I want to say the word guarded again, so I did say it. There's something in that story that definitely needs to be released. So you're operating from joy, laughter, play, happiness, by cutting out those old thoughts. So you're working, this is the working. So what you're doing is from a passionate self. The universe wants to grant you this. Okay. All right, so let me see. I do keep feeling more and more happy on my own. Maybe it's telling me to stop it. I'm not guarded, though. I'm so open. I would like to see some of that openness. Oh, my brother. Okay, you don't have to listen to him, Kathleen. That's a choice, But maybe I need to let go of the story. Yeah, we need to let go of the story. That's definite. There is definitely stories in there that need to be let go of. That's definite. Exactly how that would go. That's it's unlikely to come across someone I'd want to be with. Yeah, I think you got a handle of what it's trying to say, Kathleen, because this is a part of what you want in the long run, okay? But let me get the universe is wanting you to be strong within the masculine self and the feminine self. Maybe this is your divine counterpart. That's what I would normally read for anybody else. That's a divine counterpart coming in. But for the divine counterpart coming in, there's this tower moment that needs to happen. And the tower moment has to do with something letting go of an old story. How I know it's a story is because this is writing a story. And it has to do with the heart. Okay? And this is a card of thoughts. Like you're trying to cut away all the thoughts that are not serving you. This has to do with making movement. Making movement is letting go of the dragon within, the story that's not the story that feeds a story that there's anything that's feeding the story that's saying that you don't want this or this needs to be let go of. And to do that is to, when you're working, doing anything that you love, anything that you're doing, rather it's spending time with Noah, rather it's doing things around the house, rather it's your artwork, rather it's being here on the show, making sure that you're doing it in a childlike mind, joy, happiness, play, feeling that excitement from within, letting it to radiate outwardly, to allowing that shine within to shine outwardly so brightly. So that when you're shining so bright, others can feel it so brightly, so nicely, and so neatly. Because this is the ultimate goal. So there's someone that you can share your story with all the time. No judgment, no questioning. You just get to be you. You just get to be you and sharing it with this other person that allows you to share it with this other way. But it has to do with some story that's been written in the past that needs to be let go of, that's holding on to your heart. That's what I got for you, Kathleen. It makes lots of sense now. Thank you. Okay, we're going to scoot on over to Valerie. Okay. This is the deck that says for Valerie. Valerie, what's the cards have to say? So happy you're here at the show today. I love seeing you in the house. Make sure everybody's liking and sharing. No, I got more likes than I got watches right now. Woo, woo, woo. I love it. Let's keep those likes coming in. Yeah. Okay, what we got? Valerie's walking away from something. What's Valerie walking away from? Walking away from? No, that's not what she's walking away from. What is she walking away from? I want you to look from, I don't know if you know how to utilize your third eye. Let's see. Oh, hold on. And speak up. Okay. I want to know more about what's walking away from. Okay. Okay. So it's like walking away from any of those lower stories that don't feed you. So when we're walking away, we feel the wind blow our skirt, blow our dress, blow, so it feels so like a breeze. It feels easy. It feels different. It feels amazing. this is the third, that's the sixth chakra, was you're seeing from your eye, is allowing the third eye. It's allowing your third eye to see. That's not what we see with our regular eyes, but when we're staring out into space, what is that space showing you? What is that trying to share with you? What is that feeling? What is it that's different? And these things this is the throat chakra. That's speaking your truth. It's like you have thoughts. You have thoughts that are in your head that you haven't really probably spoke to anyone, but this is telling me it wants you to speak what those thoughts are. Let me get a little further before we stop there, because we're not stopping. We're just starting. So I don't know how to use my third eye. Be learning to leave the old story. Okay. All right. I'm going to find out what that card actually means for you, okay? So far, the cards are telling me to tell you your chakras need to be aligned, and I don't know how else to tell you. The heart needs healing. The throat needs healing. How we see things needs healing. How we think about things needs healing. Okay, I get it. So it's wanting. Okay, I'm getting the story a little bit more clear. Okay, hold on. It's like it's wanting you to walk away from the way that you already see things. It's wanting you to walk away from the way that maybe things have been voiced. It's wanting you to maybe even walk away from the thought process. It's maybe even wanting you to walk away from the way the heart has pained. Okay, because that's all about walking away. It is about balancing our whole soul. It's about, how do we get our heart so it's not suffering? How do we get our thought process so our thoughts not... Because our thoughts are thoughts. It takes 1 second for a negative thought to come in, and that 1 second goes down. It goes down into the body. Say, if I just thought... I don't even want to say a lower negative thing because I don't want to attract it. But so... say if the thought is a sad thought and it goes down into my body, my whole body feels that thought. So if my thought process isn't healthy, then my body's going to suffer. Not only my body, but my heart. So we have to be really careful how we think. We have to be careful how we think. I just said that. We have to be careful of how we speak. We have to be careful how we perceive things or look at things. Yeah. Okay. So this one has to do, this one is the heart, okay? And the heart, if we're not thinking right, we're not seeing things right, we're not speaking things right, our heart hurts. But you do have a man in your life that's holding your heart, that loves your heart, that loves your soul, that loves the person you are. Possibly can be the person that helps heal your heart, as long as we can hear and see and allow the thought process to take in the message right. as long as it can all be taken in with love. I know it seems challenging, Valerie, because that's our soul. I mean, we're talking about a big picture within you that needs to find a way to flip its story around, its emotional story. And it has to be a story that comes from the heart. It has to be a story that comes from love, mostly. A lot of times, Valerie, our thought process, if our thought process is, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I don't know this, I don't know that, that thought process gets into our body, our mind, and our soul, and it makes it so we can't see clearly. It clouds our vision. Hold on, I'm thinking of a deck here. I'm not sure which deck it is. It might be that one, but it clouds our vision, okay? Sometimes we have to let go of the attachment we have to a story that's been on repeat. It's been on a broken record for freaking years. We have to let go of the attachment to the story. See, you're chained. It's like you're chained to the old story. We need to allow a tornado to come in to break that story free. Let's loosen up that story. By rewriting the script, by rewriting your story. Probably one of the best things I could tell you to do is get a notebook and start trying to write your story out. Like, let's see. I feel this way about blah, 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 blah. That's what I wrote. I feel this way about blah, 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 blah. Then I want you to analyze what you just wrote. Is it a story that, did it just start making you cry when you wrote that? Sad. Yeah. So, I feel sad. Me writing, I feel sad, makes me sadder. Now I'm going to cry. Now my paper's, I'm bringing humor in it, okay? Now my paper is sopping wet from crying. May I just love myself? I don't know what I'm going to say. May I just love myself? Accept myself? May I just love my tears? Say, tears, please forgive me. Tears, I'm so sorry. Tears, I love you. Tears, thank you so much for your forgiveness. As you're doing that, you're going to start feeling lighter as you're writing. You go, thank you for allowing me to feel lighter. Now, I'm not so sad. In fact, I'm smiling a little bit. Thank you. I love you. Now you're smiling a little bit. Now I want you to write down me smiling makes me feel good. Me smiling makes me feel much better. Thank you. I'm so glad I took the time to write my lower story out so I may feel better. Just that little bit. Goosebumps, head to toe, bigger than I felt in a long time, Valerie. Right, that little bit helps clear the vision, helps clear the thought process, helps clear the words, helps clear the heart, helps bring in the love to yourself. It lets go of the attachment. It brought in the storm that was needed to clear it out just by rewriting your script out to yourself so you can love that beautiful, awesome, amazing person that you truly, really are, that everybody else can see but you. But it's time that you can see that loving soul that you are. So my homework for you is to start writing down when you're in pain, when you're in suffering. I would do this even if maybe you had a good day. Journal it. Have a notebook by your bed before you go to bed at night. Journal your day out. In the morning, journal out what you want your day to be like. It takes 21 days of solid doing something new to make an effective effort going forward in this better direction, to actually flip your emotional story around to a better story. That's what I did for you, Valerie. I hope it helps. I'm certain it will, as long as you apply the method. I think we've all been crying over something, somehow, some way. We're not all the only ones crying. I mean, we all have our tears that are locked up in us somewhere. But when those tears come out, it's, important for us to nurture ourselves. It's important for us to really try to find what it is. I got so far, and then I go back to my own ways. 21 days, yes, I need to go out to words. Yes, thank you. 21 days, that is a known fact. It takes 21 days of doing something new to bring in something new into your life. So a new process, a new procedure. So get a little notebook, get a little pen and paper, carry it in your purse, put it by the side of your bed, put it where you sit in the day most often. So it's readily available for you when you need to go ahead and go through that painful story, to start talking to yourself, asking for source above as you're talking to yourself to have the right answer come. And keep coming back to the show, of course, because you're always going to get guidance from me. That's what I'm here for, to help you guys, to help raise the vibration of this planet, of this world, and what's going on, All right, who's next? No mister. No, in the woods. Yeah, put the notebook in the woods. Wherever it is that you're hanging out, that, I think the woods would be more healing. But yay. We got Audie. Who's next? I don't know. Who is next? And who's adulting? Do you want to be next? Who's next? You could be next, adulting, if you'd like. You'd put in your question in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's my request for a free reading. Guess you're next. You give me your question, I'll know which deck of cards to pull. Can it be general love focus? Yes, it can. General love. Excuse me for a moment. I'm actually looking for this card for Valerie. I think it's this deck. I'm not certain though. No, it wasn't. Okay. Love, love, love. General love. Which deck card do we want for love? General love. Thank you, auditing. Adulting, actually. All right. What's adulting need to know about the general love story? General love focus. Adulting. Well, let's see what it says so far. Okay. So it's saying, these are a little bit newer cards for me to still read. So hold on. The naughty deck for adulting. I guess I should have done that. Yeah. The only thing is, I wonder if when I'm using my naughty deck, it makes me do 18 and above for my YouTube channel, and I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and see what they have to say. So hold on. Anyhow, what I get is first it wants you to be open, and it wants you to be open to you're willing to receive. To receive from we need to receive for yourself away from all attachments. So we can be surprised by the universe. So we can allow the universe to delight us with its plans. It wants us so you know what is needed for what it is to next to receive. And I want you to make sure when you're trying to receive to say, it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It is easy for me to receive from this divine love. It wants you to be more open, more open in an outrageous level. It's just like open, like the lotus. Let the lotus open up. Let the flower just bloom. Let it be that bright, radiant, amazing, beautiful flower within. So this awakening can actually take place. It's like a spiritual awakening, because I think we're all kind of going through this spiritual awakening in this time frame, because we've had to learn how to be by ourselves more, to be able to invest more into what it is the universe is trying to lead and say to us. So we're able to operate from our own instincts, from our own common sense. You know, the lotus here, the lotus flower, it doesn't ask you, how do I open my petals up? The lotus flower opens its petals up because it's so beautiful, it's so amazing, it just does it naturally. And so it's asking for you to make sure that when you're, what the first thing is falling in love with that person that you are, to allow that person, that soul, that amazing soul, that beautiful soul that you are, to allow it to open up, to allow it to shine from within inside of yourself, so it's radiating outwardly. But the shine is coming within because you're doing what it is that you love doing. You're doing what it is that you love being. You're being totally in love with that amazing person that you truly are. So we can actually accept the offering that comes forward when it comes. So there's no problems. There's nothing that we have to worry about. When that lotus flower opens up, it's going to trust that the best possible outcomes coming forward. To be open with gratitude, to be thankful for the giving, for the vehicle, for the vehicle that the life that the universe has to offer us as a gift. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you love it. Okay, I know my brother wants me to pull these cards out, but I'm going to be, I might, it depends on, it still wants me to pull from these cards, okay? Adulting, we're just going to continue here for right now. I might go there or I might not. I mean, just think. I mean, when we're actually operating from that beautiful, amazing soul that we are from inside. I mean, when you're doing what you passionately love doing, and when you're getting lost in the process of what it is that you love doing, and you're really opening up, it's like you're getting so lost in whatever it is that you're doing that you forgot what time it was, because you're doing what you love. You invested so much time in it that you're radiating. You're just rather it is you're painting, rather it is you're writing songs, rather it is that you're doing IT work, rather it is that you're cooking, rather it is what you're doing gardening. It doesn't matter what it is that you're doing, whenever it is you're doing it, that you're just feeling that love within, that you're feeling so bright, you're feeling so shiny, you're feeling so awesome, you're feeling so amazing. Like when I come on this show, I love doing what I'm doing, because it opens my soul up to be even bigger. It allows me to expand even more. I know I'm doing my life mission. I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So, and I get lost in the process. I mean, the last show I did, it was 6 hours. It's like, how did I do a 6-hour show? I mean, I got lost in the process of what I was doing, what I was performing, what I was putting out there. So when we're actually operating from that lotus part of us, that we're feeling like we're the gift, because we are. We're the gift to ourselves first. And when we're actually operating from that self, that is also such an amazing... It's from that amazing self. I want you to be that amazing soul that you are, to be operating from that beautiful soul that operates from inside of you, so it's radiating on the outside of you, so you're just naturally being that person. It doesn't matter if you're indoor, it doesn't matter if you're outdoor, but you're just waking up going, I'm the flower again. Woo, I get to live life again. Woo, I get to blossom again. I get to shed all the things that didn't work for me in the past. I get to go ahead and allow that beautiful me, to be that beautiful soul that I truly am today. Yeah, we have to let go of attachments so we can receive. It is, again, this, I think it has to do with letting go of old stories, things that haven't worked for us in the past. We have to really learn how to let go of that so we can actually fly, so we can actually do our mission, so we can actually receive the gifts that are meant for us. Receive the gifts and be thankful and grateful for the gifts that are coming in, because the gifts are from divine. Divine has a plan for us all, but the divine needs us to surrender and saying it's not just the way we think it's written in the book. I think life is supposed to go this way. I'm supposed to wake up. I'm supposed to cook a meal. I'm supposed to go to work. I get done with work, or I'm in the middle of work. I got to take a lunch break, and then when done with work, I got to drive home. Whatever your work is, I mean, I'm just going through it. And then I get home, and I got to cook my meal, and I got to go back to bed. And I'm on a time clock schedule. It's no detach. Let go of that story. Who said you had to go to bed at a certain time? Who said you had to eat at a certain time? Who said that we had to work from 9 to 5 every certain day? It wants us to live our life story. It wants us to live that beautiful soul that we're supposed to be. The divine has gifts to offer us, and it's here to offer us all the time, as long as we detach from those old vibrational stories. In the naughty deck. My brother really wants me to play on the naughty deck. But brother, I gotta read what my spirit is telling me, okay? Yeah, it is. And surrendering isn't always easy. In fact, surrendering sometimes is painful. In fact, most of the time it's painful. But we have to look at the pain in the story and learning how to let go of the old story. Surrendering to the old story that hasn't been serving us for our highest good. The story that's been trying to share another story, so we can find the worthiness within, so we can be that radiant light that we're meant to be. So we can love that soul from the inside out, radiating all the way through and all the way about. That's what brings a divine abundance in. That's what brings your life forward. So the love story has to do with your inner soul. As you allow your inner soul to fall deeply and completely in love with that person that you truly, really are, that's what allows the soul to open up. That's what allows that flower to open up. That allows the beautiful you to open up. That allows the shine to shine brighter. It allows the universe to provide for you even more. This more love that you're attracting into your life because you became this beautiful, awesome, amazing soul. Not that you're not already that beautiful, awesome, amazing soul, but you, in fact, you ended up loving yourself even more than the thought process of thinking that you had to find love out there to be love in here. No, we have to find the love in here to find the love out there. All right. Auditing, you want my dirty deck? We'll see. I only do a little bit. Okay. Yeah, new beginnings. New beginnings. It is about new beginnings in love. Okay. All right. So we got we'll see, it'll get it. New beginnings. It's when we are actually able to allow ourselves to detach to the old stories, the way that we think that love was supposed to be, how we think love was supposed to be led and guided and it put in a little box this way. Let go of that story. To fall in love with that person that you are, that soul that you are, and allow that love to radiate from the inside outwardly. So that when we actually do that, that's what actually brings that love forward. So it is allowing us to be seduced. To be seduced. All right, okay. I'm trying, you know, what happens, Gregory, and everyone else, the only reason why I'm not really wanting to do in my naughty deck is because I'm trying to get my YouTube channel to a certain amount, and I can't, and YouTube won't pay me for anything. I can't market it the same way, to my understanding. Okay, I already got it, you know, that this is my video is not for kids, but if I might make it for 18 and older, then it becomes a whole different marketing process. For I don't even know why, but so yeah. So all right, we're going to stop there. Only here. This is has to do with that's what allows the emperor to make forward movement. The emperor come in when we actually fall in love with that person we are, that soul that we are, that detaching what we thought love was supposed to be out there, and allowing ourselves to be awake and allowing that love to be within here, and being thankful and grateful for what it is that the universe has to offer, because the universe has to offer us so many different beautiful gifts, and for us to be able to receive it in that beautiful way. I mean, it is a painful process at times because we're letting go of stories that no longer serve us. They haven't served us for so long. That's why we got stuck in the story of feeling like, where's love? Where's love? Where's love? Well, love is in here first. When we love this soul, that's when that's when the love of your life will step forward. That's where the emperor will step into your life. That's when the emperor will come in and seduce you and love you and hold you and be everything to you. Because divine has nothing but abundance to gift. It is we are the ones that have to make the sacrifice with our painful stories, letting go of them, rewriting the script, bringing a script in that feels awesome and amazing to your beautiful soul, so you can feel sexy, so you can feel awesome, so you can feel handsome, so you can feel this beautiful soul that you are from the inside out. You're not having to put on a show for anybody to be anybody other than yourself. You get to be that self that you're meant to be. You get to be that divine soul that you were meant to be. You get to be this loving, amazing, beautiful person that you are. But you get to fully get to embrace it because we surrendered. We sacrificed those old stories that weren't serving us anymore. We decided not to live by those stories that were not feeding our soul. In fact, we decided to start living by the stories that do feed our soul. That ones that I feel good when I do this, and this makes me feel awesome. This makes me feel radiant. This makes me feel whole. This makes me get lost in time. I surrender to that life, because that's what divine wants us to be living. Wants to be living in this unconditional loving way. We're loving the soul that we are. And believe me, when we're loving this person, there's another person out there that's loving the person they are. They're going to find you, or vice versa. You'll find each other. Well, good night, my brother dear. Feels good here. Love having you here on my show, like always and forever. So back to auditing. I believe your general love story just wants you to allow you to receive the love that's coming in. Doing things what we love is an ultimate dream. That's correct. And to allow yourself to open up on a more, just open the doors to receiving more guidance from divine, from spirit, from God, from source. What is it leading you and guiding you? What is it that makes you feel good? What makes you feel better? What are the painful stories that need to be let go of? How can we be thankful and grateful for the painful stories that have happened, so we can go ahead and receive the beautiful stories that want to happen? That's what I get for you. Adulting. I know it may not feel very, very adulting, but for you to step into your power and to receive love from that level, it's the best. That's what I got for you. That's what the cards have for me to share with you. That's the story that it's telling me you need to hear. Is to let go of the painful stories. I know they're painful, but be thankful and grateful for them as we're letting them go, as we're releasing them and setting them free. Allow divineness to come in and lead you and guide you in this most beautiful way. It may seem strange to have divine lead you and guide you, but that's where the abundance of love comes in, because the universe has so much more love than we can ever possibly see from our painful stories. So we need to detach from those old stories so we can allow ourselves to receive these new stories of love with ease. This new love story to come in. Let me see. Where's another? Hold on. I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, to be crystal clear with what it is that you want what you want the universe to bring to you, to be crystal clear, letting go of old stories, being crystal clear what it is you want the universe to offer you to bring the change into your life, so you can actually receive. Yeah, I got the story right already. All right, so that's what I have. It's almost like we're all going through this spiritual awakening. We're detaching from what hasn't worked. We're releasing. At the same time, we're opening up so we can receive. We're thankful and grateful for the pains of our past, because it's our pains that has allowed us to grow. It's our pains that has allowed us to learn how to awaken so we can receive with ease from a divine order. That's what I got. That's the story I have for you. All right, who's next? Who's next? Oh, Sunny, I hear you. She goes, not me, not me. Not yet, not yet. Okay, okay. Who else we got in the house here? We did, oh, Gregory. We did Valerie, and we did Kathleen. Oh, okay. Then ask. Okay, all right. Then I had it right. Okay. Ooh, I think that's funny. All right. All right. I have this deck. I'm going to experiment on you. I haven't read this deck very much. Is there something I need to know about my brother? Okay, this deck I haven't used very much, so we're going to practice, okay? And this is for Sunny's brother. We have to see, is there something that Sunny needs to know? What is it Sunny needs to know about what's going on with what her brother's going? That's the question. That's the story that needs to be told. Let's see what it is. It sounds like he's in his head a lot, thinking. Thought process. Something going on with that thought process. What's her brother thinking? He's got some old emotions, and he wants to walk away from some old emotional story. What's he walking away from? What does Sunny need to know? I don't know. What's that one? He wants to be thinking from a clear mind. He wants to make sure his thoughts are operating from a crystal clear, nurturing way. When his emotions are in the way, his emotions are causing the thought process to happen, or the thought process is causing the emotion, but he's actually wanting his thought process to be operating in this better way. And he wants it to happen fast. He's going, come on, can you just get my thought process to work a little faster, because I'm tired of looking at the emotional way. I'm tired of allowing these emotional way. Wait, is it the thought? Is the thought creating my emotion, or is my emotion creating the thought? I'm just, can you show me? I just want to make sure he wants to make sure that his thoughts are coming from a crystal clear, nurturing point of view, and he wants that to happen now. Come on, can you get me out of this old thought process faster? Because it makes me feel like I'm carrying a load and I got decisions to make. Can you allow this? Can you just give me a new way to ground myself? Can you just give me a new way to feel like I'm growing these pinnacles? Okay, so this is the thought process. See, I'm stuck in the head. I want to walk away from the emotional self. Can I just walk away from these emotions? Can I just walk away from these emotions? Okay. Okay, and this is the mother of the thoughts, and she nurtures. She's hiding. She don't want nobody else to know, but she's nurtured her thought process, okay? And this is the movement. Once fast movement. Come on, let's have it happen now. Come on, I want it now. But whatever the thought is heavy. But he's at the last of it. Tens are the end. Tens are the end of the heaviness. The thought process is heavy. And he needs to make a choice, a decision. He needs his lower emotions and her higher emotions to come together, to be in balance, to find a way, to be grounded, to be anchored. talking about being anchored, this is what he wants. He wants to have it solid. He wants to be grounded. He wants to feel whole. He wants to feel as if he's growing. He wants to feel like he's growing more pinnacles, more wealth, more something solid. He wants to know he planted the seed way back when. Okay, we're still looking for the answer, but we're getting closer. Yeah, he's wanting a change with how he emotionally feels with his finances. So far, let's see if that's what it is. He's wanting a change to how he emotionally feels, which is heavy. The thought process is heavy. The emotion is heavy. The emotion is burden. It's about bringing the... Okay, hold on. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay. Yeah, he does like to hide, right? Yeah, he doesn't want anybody to know, okay? He doesn't want anybody to know. It's very clear. Yeah, I don't want nobody to know. What's she doing getting into my business? I think that's funny. But this is like more has to do with finances, okay? He wants something solid, and he wants the finances to grow in a tree, you know. He wants this to change. This is going, I don't really want anybody in my business, but, you know, I want to take my pinnacles and I want to keep them all to myself. Can I just go hide out with them? Can I just go hide out? Okay. Okay, hold on. We're still gonna get. It might have just something to do with money. Right now, what I get, like right now, yeah, he really doesn't want you to know, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to find out. It is, the emotions are actually making his heart feel blue, okay? The emotions of what he's going through about finances is making him feel blue. And it's not allowing his thoughts to be thinking so clearly. It's like, which way? Hold on. This. Yeah. He doesn't want to bring any conflict into anybody else's life. He doesn't want anybody else to know about it. But it makes him feel blue in the heart. Can you be more clear? What is it? We know. Truly, I think it has to do with something to do with finances, how he thinks about it. And he wants to change with it. He wants to feel like it's more grounded. He wants to, I understand that. When I actually think about finances, I can go through all different kinds of a vibration. It depends on where I put my interest in the finance. If I, even when we have a lot of money, if we're putting our attention into it in the wrong mindset, in the wrong area, in the wrong frame. It is heavy. It is a burden because of the way we've been raised, the way we've been brought. But he's wanting a change. He wants to feel more whole in that area, but he definitely doesn't want nobody to know how it's making him feel. That's what he's hiding from you. He's hiding his feelings from you. He's hiding his thought process from you, from everyone. But he's wanting his thoughts to get more clear, more nurtured, because he's tired of it feeling so heavy, which you've picked up on. This is how I know he wants change with, these are the two cards that makes me know that that's what he wants. He wants change with the finance, or he wants his finances to feel more grounded, more whole, more being, he wants them to feel more watered. He wants them to feel more taken care of. He wants them to feel better. But again, he wants to hold this down. He's not going to let you help him. Okay. Yeah. The Naked Heart. See, this is how it makes him feel. Well, let me go see if I can find the book. That's not the right book I've been peeking into. Hold on, let me go see if I can find it. This is card number 22. Most decks don't have card number 22. This is like a spiritual awakening. This is like the whole picture. There's like something, this is like getting your heart to pump, getting your heart to beat. Let me go see if I can find that. Hold on, I'll be right back. And I'm going to read this one because it's so different than all the other cards, okay? Kathleen got this deck for me. The Naked Heart. It's blooming in its beat. It is a connection to the Philosopher's Stone, symbolizing the heart in perfect alignment, which is with the cosmos, higher self, and physical form. The lunar moth flies up towards the light of the moon and out of darkness. See, because when you're in the moon, you're in hiding. So his heart wants to come out of hiding for sure. Okay, comes out of darkness, signifying trusting in one's truth. And he wants to trust in his truth, and he wants to trust in his process. So he wants to trust in himself. So let's see, the message says, the Naked Heart card represents alignment with your higher self and soul purpose. You are in your own energetical flow. The universe is highlighting your gifts and asking you to trust yourself and your intuition. Allow your natural gifts and talents to come forth and be nurtured, so you can honor or connect with your calling or your purpose. Do not compare yourself to others. The natural talents, gifts were given to you exactly as needed to be. No one can share or offer them with the world the way you can. You were given the exact proportion of amazing, otherwise you would not exist. Let me see. Your path will not always feel easy, but it will feel right. You radiate to... So I would say that this is what he's trying to get to. He's trying to find his soul purpose. He's trying to find his divineness. He's trying to find his way. he's not, he's, okay, hold on. We're going to pull a little bit more. So this is like just me saying that this is what he's trying to find. This is where he's at, okay? This is, his heart is blue. And he just doesn't feel like he's in alignment to his purpose. And he's trying to find his purpose. And his purpose has something to do with his own personal growth. He really doesn't want anybody to see his story. So whatever story I tell you, however you share it back to him, has always got to be undercover. Shh, how you present it. Shh, it has to be a little sneaky yourself, you know. I know he don't want you to see, but you're seeing. Okay. Okay. He's 22 and skipped school for 2 years. Okay. Definitely has to do with money. He wants to feel abundant. He wants to feel more nurtured. He wants to feel more nurtured with his money flow. Definitely, definitely. That's what it's all about. We got a Mother of Pentacles, which is the grounded feminine self. And we have the Mother of Cups, which is the emotional self. So that's what he wants. He wants to be, he wants his finances to be nurtured. We got three. So we got a mother. So we got three. This is like 3 queens on the table. He's definitely he's definitely looking for his feminine power to come into the picture to nurture his heart. And he wants it to happen quickly. And it has to do with his finances. He wants to anchor those emotions. That's what's not, it's heavy. This is his thoughts, this is his emotions, this is how heavy it is. His thoughts and his emotions is a heavy load. That's what you're feeling. That's what's not seen. He doesn't want you to see it because he's trying to hide it. The decision needs to be anchored. He needs to be grounded. He needs to be grounded with his financial situation so he can feel like he doesn't have to hold on so tight to his finances the way he feels. He wants it to come in quickly because he wants his blue heart to operate in passion and desire. He wants his blue heart to feel alive again. That's what he wants to change, and he wants all the nurturing. He wants the nurturing from his thought process to change. Goosebumps to frickin' galore. He wants his thoughts to change. He wants his pinnacles. He wants to feel grounded. He wants to feel complete, and he wants his emotions all to be nurtured. He wants that to happen now. So let's ask the question, what, now that we know what it is, Sunny, let's go into the question to what can Sunny do to help her brother? We know what he needs. We can't give him money. We can't tell him what he needs, but let's see what kind of ways Sunny can nurture him. How about that question? Gotta call him later, but yeah, you gotta call him, but we gotta call him with the right, knowing how to speak to him, because it is a talent. Gotta make sure we're speaking with the right tongue. What is it? What is it Sunny could say to her brother? I don't know if these cards are going to be it, but they're the ones that came up. So let's see. What's Sunny's approach? Bringing new life to the picture, bringing new colors to the picture, bringing a new musical sound. However you do it, you're going to do it in this magical way. It's going to sound like, yeah, and then you're going to stand back and wait. You're gonna go ahead and you're going to, put in some color into the picture. You're going to lighten his load somehow, but you're going to stand back and wait after you do, and you're going to wait. This is waiting for the golden tree to grow the golden apple from the seeds, the colorful seeds, the musical seeds, the vibrant self that you plant into him. What is it that Sunny needs to plant? Vibrant, colorful way. We need to lift his spirit. How do we lift his spirit? How can we lift his spirit? So, yeah, give him an opportunity. Maybe you can show him, without knowing what it is that he's worried about. But maybe you can show him something that that he could make money off of on the computer. I know that you can. There's something that you can do, like you're watching my show, right? And it's recorded. Well, there's somewhere online you can listen to the videos, and you can typing up what it's saying, and you send the text messages back to what that transcribing videos. But maybe you might be able to find him something that he can do while he's on the computer that brings him an opportunity that he can't see. What does he like to do on the computer, Sunny? He likes to daydream. Dream, making decisions. And we might think he's daydreaming, but maybe you could help him start making decisions towards that opportunity that he can't see without even saying anything about his worry. You don't want to let him know, I know this is what you're worried about, or this is what's bothering you. You don't want to do that. But just like look at what I found online. I could be making money, like run it by him, like I could be making money doing this. Have you ever heard of anything like this? Oh, well, this is a web page I found it on. Something like that. So you're being innocent in the process. Oh, hi, Siva. So glad to see you back. Woo-hoo-hoo. He's studying IT. He's intelligent, but lacks action. But you could still bring him an idea. So, yeah. Yeah, so we have to detach. You have to make sure you detach from whatever it is that you think that he needs. But I would give him, maybe find a couple things that you can see opportunities online that he could make money at, but don't ever bring it to him like it's a way to make money. Just go, hey, did you know you could do this online, blah, 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 and then they'll pay you for doing that? I'm going to go check it out when I get home, or I heard a friend checking this out. Just make it a casual conversation when you're actually presenting whatever it is that you want to talk to him about, and breathe through the process. I don't think it's going to show us anything else, because I think it's, just share your story with love to allow the dreams to come true. So that's it, Sunny. You bring ideas forward to him that seem bright, seem colorful. Try to make it into something that he likes to do, whatever he's playing online, because there's things that he can make money off of what you're playing online too. Maybe you can, just run it by him, not like you were trying to suggest it to him. No, hell no, we don't want to do that. But you just make it a casual conversation, as if so and so was doing this, or blah 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 blah, and how maybe that'll spark in his light, or saying, this is what I was checking out. Maybe you want to check it out, or have you, or no, not maybe, have you heard anything like this before? Or you could say, I'm asking for your opinion in it. Can you look it up for me? Trying to, so that way you're getting him to put action into it by doing the work for you, possibly, when it maybe, but don't make it sound like work. Make it sound like it's fun, exciting, something like that. Oh, Paul's in the house. Woo! So happy to see you here. And then the Terry, I told him already, but he's addicted to the games. Well, don't be telling him that he's addicted to the games. Just let him be addicted to the games, because the games are, there's a lot of good things in the games too. We don't want to tell them what their faults are. What we want to tell them is what they're good at. Oh, I see that you're really good at this game. Why don't you show me what you're doing here? Oh, you know how to blah, 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 whatever that is. Find what it is that he's good at. You'll know in time, yeah. You'll figure it out, Sonny, but I tell you, what we may see in one person, we can see their faults, but I bet you can help on also find the light, find the validity in the story. You can actually open up the conversation so it seems like he actually sees the decision, and then once you put it out there, detach yourself from the story and allow it to settle in. Just breathe through the story, share it with love, share your story with love, so you can so you can see the process take place. You know what the problem is, you know what needs TLC. This is where kind of a roundabout way how to communicate with him, so you're not hurting him, so you're not making him feel less than whole and complete. You're not, when we tell somebody that they're addicted to something, that doesn't make him feel worthy. So we're gonna try to find out what they are good at and work with that to bring in a new colorful roundabout way of sharing your story and communicating with him. And know that change in whatever situation is going on takes time, but the change, this is a golden tree. The change is going to be valuable. It has the golden apple on the top of the tree, so you'll have to give it time. Anyhow, hope that helps. All right. Siva, we're going to pull cards for you next. You're welcome, Sonny. And I know when people are operating from their lower emotions, how we can help them is, we have to share with them what it is that they're good at. We have to try to open their emotional self by lifting their spirits up, lifting their hope up, lifting their desire up. How can we get their what I'm thinking of is a lighter. How can we get their match to light? How can we get their lighter to light? How can we get their flame turned on? How can we get them operating in this beautiful way again? How can we get them to be having their heart beat again, instead of their heart being blue, allowing their heart to be flowing, to be operating? How can we liven them up? And it definitely isn't really going into the lower story. It's like trying to see what the lower story is and trying to figure out what script we can flip to help them flip their script around. So, all right, so Siva is in the house, and these are the cards that are saying strong to pull for Siva so far. You can pull from this card. This one's better. Okay, Siva, I don't know what you want to know, but your sun's just shining here, starting to operate from a childlike mind to let the sun shine into your house. Let that sun shine bright. Woo, 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 what a start. With what? With love. Get that love story going right. We get that cup of love going in. Yep, the universe got you back. That's going to bring you wholeness. That's going to bring you completeness. Oh my, what beautiful. You got, out of 4 cards, you got 3 from the higher Antarctica. I don't know, I'm always going to say it wrong. So from the higher angels, you got three cards from higher source, you know. It's operate from the childlike mind. Be playful, be joyful, be operating from fun, laughter, play, passion, desire. That's what brings the fun in. That's what, this is, you know, the child going, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it because I'm not going to ask anybody. I'm just going to go do it. And that's what brings the sun in. It allows the sun to shine. It allows you to operate from the brightest light, from the happiest card in the deck. Why? Because you chose to operate from the childlike mind. You didn't ask anybody. You didn't question any. You just said, I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to operate from this higher self of a way. I had a question in mind. You can ask it, okay? And this is about love coming in. It's operating from love, unconditional love. This is a beautiful love. And the universe says, I got your back. I'm going to support you. It's like, I'm going to fulfill your story for this story to be this beautiful story. Siva, ask your question. I'm still going to pull your cards. I'll rewrite the story as your question comes, if it needs to be. Siva needs us here. What else? Oh, yeah, the things have to be real light. We're going to make an adjustment to the story. Okay, write your question. I got an adjustment going. Yeah. Got his question. I got an adjustment to the story. I love it. I'm waiting. The cards are waiting. Yes. Oh my goodness. We're taking off the old outfit and putting on the new. We're going to walk away from that old story. Okay, Big, give me your story. Do you feel my boyfriend is the right marriage partner for me, or someone else is there? In a marriage, I'm looking for a happy and long life marriage. Of course, that's what we're all looking for. Okay, it shows me here what you're looking for. You're wanting this best, awesome, amazing story because the universe wants to provide it for you. But the adjustment is this is what you don't want. You don't want, you know, to feel like, oh man, I don't want this lower story. I don't want this lower story. Can we just, you know, I want to make sure that's not the story I'm walking into. Okay, so your boyfriend is the boyfriend, right? You're wanting crystal clear answers to 10 of Cups. Crystal clear answer is 10 of Cups. So this is what you're looking for. This is what you don't want. This is what I'm getting from the boyfriend. The crystal clear answer for a boyfriend is it's this crystal clear answer. Crystal clear. We're looking for crystal clear answers for unconditional love. Unconditional love. To bring those thoughts forward, to bring that night coming running forward. I think that he's a good match. It's like this is the story, you know, like you have this butterfly dream of a story, and this is a story that you don't want to walk into because you already know what that feel of a way is, you know. This is a nice outfit that was on, and we come out, and out of the nice outfit is just a black and white story. That's what that's what you want to make sure we're coming into balance. You want it to be adjusted. You want this lower emotional feelings and the higher emotional feelings to be in balance. The crystal clear answer for him is a yes. With a clear yes, let's move forward. Let's move forward with action. Late, Miss Paul is late. You read mine without you read mine without enthusiasm. My throat, big C. Valerie, I read your cards the way that it was supposed to come out, the way it meant to be. My throat, big C. I don't understand what you mean by my throat, big C, Valerie. Okay, back to Siva and her boyfriend. Yeah, so the boyfriend that, the boyfriend is unconditional love. It's vibrant love, and it's taking action, moving forward, and he's actually operating from his centered self. He's operating as an emperor, which you want. You want someone that feels like they're an emperor, but you're also wanting this happy story that actually revealed itself before you type the message in. That's okay, because the cards already picks up on your vibration and knows what you're worried about. You're worried about the lower vibrational story when you want this higher vibration, but you want to make sure that comes in a balance. But the crystal clear answer is he is a perfect fit for you. He's coming forward, and he's coming from his centered self, his fired self, his passionate self, his desired self as an emperor. That means he'll take care of you well too, well provided for. Yep, there we go. There's the love story right there in the mix with pleasure and happiness. So, Two of Cups is two people coming together. This is two people that have they're two people have two separate hearts operating as one. You're like, if you believe in soulmates, it's a soulmate connection. If it's like, you guys kind of like do the same kind of things. What you're going to have is it's victory, it's pleasure, it's passion, it's desire. Your answer is a yes. He's a good choice for you. Okay, thanks so much. You're so welcome. So he is the one for me, you feel, or someone else. I was only reading for the one. I wasn't reading for someone else. You want me to read for someone else too? Let's push this aside. That was for him. Let me do it for someone else, okay? For someone else. How about for Siva and somebody else? We're talking about the one, but now she wants to know about someone else. How about this someone else? Who is this someone else better? The someone else brings you strife. The someone else is someone else better? Is someone else better for her? Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm so happy you guys come in to the channel and someone else brings you sorrow. There's your answer. I love it when the cards support the story, It's not for someone else, it's for the one. You're so very welcome. Looking at the bottom of the deck, you got the star, wishes and dreams coming true, the universe providing for you what it is that you actually wanted and needed, and to bring in brand new solid beginnings with crystal clear answers. That's it. All right. We got Paul. Paul's in the house. Paul, we're going to do you next. I love you back. Yeah. It's the story. There you go. May all the best wishes and dreams you ever wished for come true. May your journey be happy forever and for always. Remember to always operate from that loving self, from the inner self, that self that you love about yourself so much. Allow that shine of you to shine from the inside out so it touches the rest of the world as you're going forward, as you're going out there and picking and choosing the loves of your life. Allow that radiant self. That radiant self won't let you pick the wrong one. It just won't. It won't attract the wrong one. That radiant self will only attract the best one forward into your life. Trust in your intuition. Trust that you know how to operate from your higher vibrational way. Trust that you know what it is your mind, body, and soul is looking for, because you found that within yourself first. All right. So we had a bunch of rain today. It was pouring down rain. The clouds were crying everybody's tears today to lighten the load so we could have a better way of a day. All right, here, Paul. Yeah, I don't see you have a question in here, so we're gonna move forward. Paul says, it says new beginnings, actions, passion, fire, but calmness within. All right, Paul, I'm reading your cards, even though you haven't asked the question. We're going forward. We're going forward anyhow. With or without you. All right, here we go. There we go. Paul has planted some seeds in the past. The tree is growing, which is making her, okay. All right, hold on. I gotta get my story straight. Making her feel awesome, amazing. Yeah, so Paul has new action, new desire, new passion, calmness within from plants and seeds that have been planted in the past, knowing that there's been some pinnacles that have been planted in the past that actually grew, that's allowing the masculine figure to moving forward, so the feminine figure can feel this awesome, amazing, radiant self. I know, Paul's not answering me. So, Sonny, get Paul to answer. All right. So Paula can operate from her higher vibrational self. From her higher vibration says, oh, but I've been operating from this lower vibration self. Can we, oh no, I've been putting stories, this love has been fed into the planet, into the soul, into that lower vibrational story. Some love has been fed. That's what's been going on. Some love has been fed into that story. There we go. Into what story? Into this story. Love has been fed into the story. And the story that's not seen, it's really unknown. It hasn't fully come out. It hasn't fully shown. It really, truly hasn't fully shown itself. That there's an empress. There's an empress in the house that is nurtured, full of love. It's up there. Please use Miss Kathy's favorite deck. After I get done with this one, I got your deck now. Please do it for me, because my favorite deck always has lovers. Well, Kathy's deck gave her the lovers and the Two of Cups today. So, I don't know. We'll try it, okay? This one doesn't have lovers in it yet, but we'll stop after this part, okay? And it says that, there's a part of you that's been in yourself, that you're learning how to vibrate and having the light from within come out. And the highest priest goes, yeah, we know that there's something that still needs to be done, and it's about allowing that vibrant self of yours to go ahead and come out and be on stage and be in that victorious soul that you truly are, allowing yourself to shine, allowing that brightness to shine within. Yeah, you want Kathleen's deck. We're going to pull them, but I tell you what, I don't know if you're going to do any better there. She doesn't want to see the Two of Cups, and she don't want to see the lovers either, but it came out. So Paul don't want to see this deck, so the deck's crying. Oh, it's crying. Oh. It's so sad now. Don't be sad. I'm still around. I'll still take care of you. I'll still read for you when Paul's not around, because you'll tell me Paul's story anyhow. I also miss my all beautiful friend. Which friend? Which friend, Paul? This is for Paul. 10 of Cups. Unconditional love. Two people looking each other eye to eye. They got a picnic table. I mean, a picnic on a blanket. Pretty soon they're going to push everything off that blanket because they're going to lay down on it. Oh, no, they're not. They got company. They wanted to make sure they were safe. They want to make sure nothing really happened quite yet. They wanted to keep people around so they can admire each other, looking each other eye to eye. Oh, the sunflower's your friend. I get it. The sun is shining. What I don't know, my tribe will tell me. Yeah, because you know what? The Divine Masculine has been making plans. It's got somewhere to go, somewhere to take us. Got somewhere to take her. He has some love to offer her. So you think a different deck's going to do you any good, Paul? I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see if your story changes. He's got some love. The Divine Masculine has some love to offer you. To bring joy, laughter, and play. I also love my favorite deck. I say my favorite deck, please don't mind my body. Yeah. Don't mind Paul. Paul still loves you. How about that? Yeah, we're going to find your story anyhow. We want the story for Paul. What are you going to throw out? What are you going to throw out next? This is happiness, joy, laughter, play, excitement. Not just with yourself, but with everybody. Everybody that's around you is all full of joy. Once this cup of love gets offered, which is the plan, to allow this unconditional love story to come out into the open, to unfold itself, to be very clear. All right. Yeah. To the Divine Feminine, grounded, whole, complete, doing her own thing, very well taken care of, because she knows she's already done her work. She's done her mission. She knows she's right on track, doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. So she's doing her thing relaxed, enjoying the process. She's enjoying the process, you see. Let's see. What else would the cards like to say for Miss Paul today? Waiting for a balance to come in. Waiting for a balance to come in. Waiting for a balance to come in so you know exactly which direction to go with the Divine Feminine that has conquered the dragon. This is the feminine that's not only conquered the dragon, she rides the dragon. The dragon's her friend. She's not afraid of those lower emotional feelings at all. She's tamed those dragons. But the Divine Masculine goes, yeah, I'm trying to find my way to her. This is a balancing act, you know. This is really a balancing act between the lower emotions and the higher emotions. Let's get them all in balance, so we can operate from this higher vibrational way. What does that bring us? Counterpart. Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine. We're going to be there on the table. Why? Well, okay, so we got this love story that started out your picture right up front, right in the beginning. Right in the beginning. The love wants to be offered. And the company is enjoying the offer. They're enjoying the show. They're all watching the show. They're all watching. The families and the friends and the tribe members, they're all peeking in. And we want to see what's going on with this offer. They want to see what's going on with this unconditional love story. They want to see what's going on with this divine couple in action, in passion, in desire, with fire, with passion. That's it. That's what we got going with Kathleen's deck. Oh, yep, the Divine Masculine has an offer. Says, hey, I got an offer for you. So we've got to offer a love. We've got to offer that's grounded, solid, secure. Okay. Madam, will I get a government job, madam, in this year 2022? Madam, because previous exam has been canceled by corruptions. Okay. I don't know. Queen of Cups. Loving offers. Nurturing. Okay, the question Paul has. Paul has about this government job. Everybody's going, no, 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 no. And you're going, yes, 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 yes. So let's see. Can we just bring magic in the house? Can I just operate from my passionate self? Can I rewrite the story? Can I repaint the story? Can I allow the story to come out different? Can I allow it to come out better? Can I allow the dragons to go? I'm still looking for the answer, Paul. A government job. Walking away from the old story. Walking away from the demons. From the government job. Yeah, it says laying down the old story to rest is what brings the happiness and play in. So the government job, laying down the story to rest. What's been canceled? What has been canceled? Because previous exam has been canceled by corruptions. Got to lay down those corruptions to rest. That's what brings joy, happiness, laughter, play, union, togetherness together. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to get my reading to go into your question, okay? But what I'm getting, because these are the cards I was reading before I got your question, okay? Even though that's still telling your story, okay? And the story is telling me that you're wanting something new, you're wanting something to come forward, but other people are maybe around you are questioning your forward movement. But another part of you is going, well, I just want magic to come in. I don't know if I'm going to read it any different than I already read it the first time. But it's like a part of you just wants magic to come in. Can I just can we just have my answers? Can the answers just come out? Can you just show them in this beautiful, magical way? Can I just paint my story the way that I really, really want it to be? I want to just paint it just perfectly. I just want to paint it perfectly. And knowing that painting the story perfectly has to do with releasing a part of this old story. I know it doesn't really sound like it's coming out differently, so I don't know if it's going to answer that correctly yet, but it's still telling me to tell you that there's some old stories that you really got, you actually have made movement to move away from them. It's really good. It's really like you have taken part of the emotional self and you said, I'm so done with that old story. I'm not listening to whatever it is. That old story made me feel less than whole and complete. That, I have to question every little detail of my life and my journey through the process, because something else is nurturing you. Something else is bringing you this wholeness. Something else is bringing you this completeness. Something else is making you feel more love. Something else is making you feel more radiant. Something else is making you shine even more. And that through that process is about you've learned how to lay down some of these old stories to rest. That actually brings joy, laughter, play, happiness, union, brings all the stuff together that you even possibly ever wanted, without worry, without doubt, without questioning, without fear, without analyzing. It just all of a sudden happens. It's because we took the heartache. We took the heartache out of the story. We said we wanted a rebirth in the story. Can you just kind of relighten the load? Because we want this Two of Cups to really happen. We want this to come together, because the love story's right here in the mix again for you, Paul, with a bright new beginning. Because changes, Wheel of Fortunes have been happening. There's been change going on. And I told you couldn't get away from the love story even if you went to Kathleen's deck. But I'm going to read you. Yes, lots of anxiety because of the corruption. You know what? But, Paul, I think you like to live in anxiety. If it's not corruption, then it's the exam. If it's not an exam, it's what other people are thinking. If it's not what other people are thinking, it's what other people want for you. Or how somebody else is leading yours. How can we work on the anxiety issue? How can we get you to fine-tune to get into yourself, to trust and believe in the whole soul, without everybody else's interference? Rather it's a job, rather it's this, or rather it's that. How can I take a deep breath and surrender? How can I truly allow my soul to heal from the inside out? How can I truly radiate from this operating, from this shine within, so it's radiating outwardly? So this anxiety isn't running and controlling my life. Can I please, please, please allow anxiety to take a back seat for a frickin' while? Please, universe, can you bring to me exactly what it is that I need in clarity and certainty? How can I trust my soul? How can I trust my gut? How can I trust my inner process? Not everybody else's, not the world's, not this person, not that person, not this job, not this school, not this way of living, not anything. Just like, can I reel myself in and start truly operating from the shine within, shining, radiating outwardly, so none of that other stuff is bothering me, that I'm trusting the process, that I'm trusting the person that I am. I know I'm loving, I know I'm sweet, I know I'm kind, I know I provide for so many people out there in the world. I know I grant them the stories that they need to hear to flip their own script around. But universe, how can I flip my own script around? How can I feel that secureness within, so I know that I got this? I got this. I don't have to keep living in the pain of the past, of that story that hurt me and pained me, because today I can see how it grew me. I can see today how that story of the past really let me grow into this awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that I really am. How is it that story of the past has healed me? Because I decided to let go of the pain in the story. I found the word. I found the piece that needed to be flipped or rewritten or rescripted, that allowed my soul to feel better on an emotional level. So my emotions weren't running the show, because the emotions have been running the show for so frickin' long. It's allowing fear to take in and run my life. How can I allow, if I'm going to allow my emotional self to run me, How can I allow love to be the beginning of what is leading me and guiding me? The love, laughter, play, happiness, joy, passion, desire. How can that all happen so I can allow this love that I have for myself to come back to me in the same way? Two of Cups. I told you. Yes, madam, I claim this energy. Yes, yes, madam, I trust in the divine. Divine is leading us. Divine is guiding us. Divine has our back. As long as we are open to the divine. We have to be open to what divine is saying. What is divine leading us? Why is divine calling us? What is it? Let's see. What is it that Paul needs to hear that I can help Paul? Surrender to success. Surrender to, okay. Are you ready to experience abundance? I know you think you do, but are you really ready to experience abundance? Don't look back at the previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new possible world. I know of a very beautiful possible world that even if both you and I, we can't even possibly imagine the whole journey. The whole journey is such a magical one. It is such a rewarding one because of how you would respond differently, how you would react differently, how you would be differently because of your hidden love story in your own mix, is how that would really make life differently if we said, fuck fear. I'm done with fear. I'm going to live in success in all areas of my life, not just in a piece of it. The universe is asking you to open up to more to more abundance. In this way, you can remove your blocks of your life of success beyond your wildest dreams. It is beyond your wildest dreams. You're ready for it? You're ready for it? Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. Because I think you have fought it long enough. And you know that when the connection was different, it was happy, it was joyful, it was beautiful, it was amazing, it was like special, it was one of a kind, it was like abundant. But that door kind of got shut, huh? When you can't change a situation compassionately, accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So it is what it is. But, there's still an open door. We don't have to allow others to control us. I know a little teeny bit of somebody else's conversation input or way can control a decision or outcome or a way. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To take efficient efforts with your goals, back off and regroup, and then try the situation again and believe in miracles. Because miracles happen every single day. Every single day. Every single day miracles take place. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that the events are real. They are very real. Every event that's taken place is so real. I know of so many events that there's no way anybody could unwrite my story. And I'm sure there's nobody that can unwrite your story. There's things that you know that nobody else knows about the journey that you've been on. Just like mine, there's things in my story that nobody else knows, so nobody else can tell me I was right or wrong. Only I can, because I know how it made me feel. And it's deeper than anything has ever made me feel in my entire life. And so that's why I believe in miracles. So let go of resistance. Let go of blaming. Let go of thinking something's gone wrong. Let go of, thinking that something's got to be done over or not right, or we have to let go of the resistance to banish any doubt. We got to get rid of doubt, because just this teeny itty bitty bit, just a fine line of doubt, destroys the whole story. And that's what I've been telling in my story, as I go forward in my story, is I can't allow anybody else's doubt to come into my story, because then I feel the doubt, and it's like an egg that has no crack in it, but the doubt comes in there, now the egg has a crack in it. You think that crack is going to get uncracked if I keep believing in the doubt? No, that crack's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to serve the doubt's purpose. So we have to let go of doubt, insecurity, and all of that for miracles to take place. So it is so true. I experienced that myself, because I know how in tune I am and have been into my story. And the moment I would have any doubt come in from any source, I could feel that crack in the egg. And I could feel it spreading and getting bigger. And so it would be my job for myself to make sure I went and mended the crack, making sure I didn't allow the other person's story come in and make the crack any bigger. So those are things that need to be surrendered to, Paul. Now, I never did answer your question. Yes, madam, you are 100%. I love being 100% correct. It is, I believe the journey is dealing with our emotional selves. That's, we have the lower emotions and we have the higher emotions, but it's really about balancing the emotions, because those lower emotions really have a purpose. But if we get too caught up into those lower emotional feelings, it can distract us from the purpose that emotion actually had in hand. And so then we have our higher emotional self, which I believe that we're supposed to be operating from. That's love, laughter, play, joy, happiness, passion, desire. Like going on a vacation and going out into the woods somewhere with the one that you love so much, and you have all your camera equipment and everything, and you have that pool out there that the little kiddie pool that you guys get in just to play around, because you want to put a film on your channel or whatever, and you guys are just playing, and so much laughter, so much play, so much happiness. You're so welcome. I'm so happy to be here to help you through your journey, and really hope to see one day that you're coming in and going, you know what, I'm not so anxious about all this other stuff that's going on around me anymore, because I decided to live from happiness and joy and laughter and play. I love you back. Till next time. All right, so you want kisses? Bye-bye. Oh, you didn't say you were going anywhere, but all right, so we'll just pull out some more cards for a general reading. What do we got? More fun, laughter, and play. Do we have anybody else in the house that's new, or any more questions from maybe a dupe reading? Go back. Let's see what the Monday cards have to say again. It is Monday, so I can read Monday cards more than once. Yeah, you're protecting your story. Still protecting your story. That one came out earlier, too. We're still protecting that story, making sure it's guarded, making sure nobody else is interfering from the story. that story that you have of love, happiness, joy, laughter, play. Yeah, because you're after the Ten of Cups. You're after the happy ever after, fairy tale dream of a story. You want that story to be whole. You want that story to be complete. That's why the story keeps being protected. The happy ever after, fairy tale dream of a story. This is being grounded. This is being complete, being well taken care of, being full of love, laughter, and play through happiness, joy. It's everything you ever possibly wanted. There's, anytime any hiccups come, it don't matter. You know how to get through the hiccups because you're going through the journey together. Let's see if my cards here. It's like that you're there for each other through the suffering and everything that we do or think about, that you're thinking about each other. It's not like, oh, this person did that, they're wrong. This person did that, they're wrong. This person, it's not about that, but it's about, when somebody else is pain, that we're actually helping lift them up in spirit, that you're actually investing in each other at all times, no matter what it is, no matter if you're in the lower vibration or the higher one, but somehow your life is always being balancing out, that you're actually operating from love because you're so done with operating from fear. You see where operating from fear has gotten you, and you realize that you want to operate from love, happiness, joy, laughter, play, passion, desire. Woo, woo, woo. growing. You're growing through the pains with each other. When you're together, you're growing. When the pains surface, you grow through them. You're not finding fault with them, that you grow through those. Loving the Monday deck. Yeah, me too. They're just doing the story, not blaming, not anything. Instead, it's granting room to transform through those lower fields. That's what this card is. We're always granting room for those lower stories to go through because we know how we are when we're grounded. We know how we are when we're complete. We know how we are when we're operating in this vibrant way. And that's why she keeps protecting this happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. She knows what she wants. She knows what she's after. She hasn't given up. She's always been operating from her heart, from what? We got unconditional love. That's what she does. She got unconditional love. That's the story that's being guarded. The happy ever after fairy tale dream with unconditional love. I can't even read anymore. That's not what this deck. This deck is telling you. This is exactly the story that's being guarded. It's full of love. It's full of laughter. It's full of play. Everything is vibrant. Everything is colorful. Everything is stacked up in this nice, beautiful way. Everything is rounded. Everything is whole. The love is surrounded all around everybody, everything. Woo, woo, woo. Sonny, you're so funny. Woo, woo, woo. That's a funny. I'm loving the Monday cards. It's like unconditional love still in the picture. More unconditional love. Just keep filling that love story up. The Queen of Cups, she's got nothing but love to offer. The Nine of Cups is operating from the loving self, having love all around you, all about. It's just nothing but love in this. I tell you. Yeah, we can't stay in that thought process, that thought, thinking anything less than this story. Oh, that's what will take care of this story. Is like, okay, we either going to guard the story or we're going to think the lower fields. Which way we're going to go? We're going to guard the story or we're going to think less than? Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? You're going to think that less than story? You're going to think that better than story, I love the beginning of that so far, but again, it's feeding us a story that it needs to hear. Yeah, the lesson story that the Emperor has. Lesson, the Emperor is being held back. The Emperor says, "I'm being held back," and oh my goodness. So this is the thought process that you don't want to be in. Get out of your head, making sure you're not thinking any negative stuff, because we've got an emperor in the house. The emperor in the house, he's actually holding himself back. See how I'm holding myself back. I'm trying to hold myself back. Can you just, and the emperor also, because I got my thought process in order now. I got my vibrant self radiating in this wholeness way. The plants have been watered. The plants have been watered. This beautiful plant keeps being watered because this story has been protected. It has. Of course we go through the happy, awesome story. Of course. Why else? Yeah. Yeah, we're going, yep, says, yee, wee, hoo, let's go on the happy stories, honey. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. Laughter, play, and joy. Let's do it. Let's go forward with that happy story. We're ready. We're ready for that happy story to keep going forward in this beautiful, awesome, amazing way. What else you got to share from the childlike mind? From a balance being, is the lower emotions and the higher emotions being in balance. This is the childlike mind operating. I know any card I look at that I don't pick, that if it's supposed to come out, it'll fly out anyhow. Yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a road that we've gone up and down and up and down. I mean, that's what journeys are about, right? For the Queen of Pentacles is being balanced, being whole, operating from the centered self, having everything that you want, knowing that what it is that your journey that you're on, that you're feeling solid, because you know exactly what you've been doing here. You've been feeding this happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. That's what you've been doing. That's what. You want to make sure you want that happy story to come forward. That's what you keep feeding, the story. That's what you know that this road and this journey has been all about. Making sure this story right here that you've been after, all this hidden love story you've always been after, you're staying out of the thought process. You've been staying out of the head because you've been guarding the story. You keep watering the gifts and you keep moving forward with this childlike mind, knowing that the road has its ups and downs, but you stay grounded. You've been balancing the emotional self, those lower emotions and the higher emotions. You've been keeping a balance coming and going. Paul, you're back. I love the flying chariot. Well, the chariot's flying. You go, whee! I'm so happy. I'm operating from the childlike mind still. Going up and down. Yeah, staying grounded, staying balanced, operating from that centered, vibrant self. Thank you, madam, for always helping me. See you soon. Take care. I'm always happy to be here helping you through your journey, and may God bless you. May your journey take you to exactly where you're supposed to be going. And until next time, I'll be back on Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. here just for each and every one of you. All right. Anything else? Yep. It is new beginnings, a new solid offer coming forward from the universe, shiny, bright, colorful, from the work that you do, offering. You just keep operating from that awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that you truly, really are, knowing that there's a two of cups right there, to love, that is surrounded by love, surrounded by this love story, this love that's always there within, always operating. The Wheel of Fortune is, you have a Wheel of Fortune from the bottom of the deck is a beautiful change taken forward, so you know that you're the queen operating from this vibrant self. What's that? Got me 4 queens on the table? I think so. Got 2 kings. 1, 2. No. I thought so. I was wrong. My thought process was wrong. That's okay. We're getting out ahead of that one because we have the Queen of Wands. She is operating from passion, from desire, from beauty within, radiating out. That's giving her action. She's got her flower there. She's awesome. She's amazing. But what? Oh, it was the Queen of Swords that didn't come up. It's all right. All right, that's the end of this one. Because I say, till another day. All right. So, that was beautiful. I love that, how that just started. I mean, it was protecting the story, what the happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story, and then what followed it was the Ten of Cups. I mean, who can ask for something better? I just love it. That's why I call myself the hidden love story. I'm going to find the hidden love within the story, within the deck of cards, but that wasn't true. The reason why I call it the hidden love story is I'm trying to find the love within inside of ourselves so we can fall in love, deeply and completely in love with the soul that you are, so you can actually attract that love of your life into your life. Not a love that you're chasing out there to bring in, that you weren't able to fulfill that other person's needs when you thought they were going to fulfill yours. That doesn't work. But to love that person and that soul, that beautiful, amazing soul that you really, truly are. So that one that comes into your life, you two share that same type of energy, that you both love the soul that you are. And you can share that soul with each other, going through your journey, going through your ups and downs together. Knowing it can be an awesome, amazing, beautiful story because you both are on the same vibration. You're on the same level. You're on the same energy wave. You know that you know how to deal with the emotional self. And you both can go through the journey together with its ups and downs. But with the ups and downs, it's with ease. It's with certainty. It's with clarity. It's with comfort. It's with trust. It's with passion, desire, and all the excitement and all the above in the process too. Let's see, where are we at? My goodness. Sometimes time just flies on by. I don't even realize how much time is flowing by. We got 3.5 hours, my goodness. almost, yeah. Let's pull out my deck. Let's see what my deck has to say. I know I don't pull it out very much. I do it at the beginning. It more has to do with, that's what Spirit tells me to do, you know. Has to do with the energy flow and things, but we'll see what the cards have to say. Do I have some of the cards here, or did I put them back in? Okay, we'll see. Hold on. Gotta wet my whistle, you know. All right. Let's see what the flipping cards have to say. It says, uncover your mask. Uncover your mask, because it's safe to be you. It really is. It's safe to come out and be that true person you are. And let your shine, your brightest shine, let you shine your brightest light with your mask uncovered. You don't need to hide. You don't need to stay covered up. You can come out and shine. You can shine that bigger shine, that you didn't ever know that you could shine if you came out of hiding, you know. I know. I just love. The chariot that flew out on the other deck. It flew on out. The chariot's moving forward. Let's come on forward. What else do my flipping cards have to say today for this part of the show today about feeding your soul? Let's feed that soul that better way. Let's feed the soul that shine that needs to shine. Let's feed the soul that better story, that one that lifts you up, that story that allows you to be radiant, that life that lets you shine. Know that the happiness comes within. We can't look for happiness out there. It starts in here. When I'm happy in here, the world is happy around me no matter what. And when I'm happy in here, there's nothing stopping me from that happiness out there. And keep believing in your dreams. This is the fourth card that's come up with this story today out of my deck. I had 3 of them earlier. I don't know where those 3 are. You are going in this beautiful, awesome, amazing direction. Just keep believing in those dreams. Keep believing, because the only way dreams take place is you to keep believing. The minute we stop believing, you just gave up hope in your dreams. Keep believing that you are that awesome, amazing shine. Keep believing in your happiness, your happy story within yourself. Keep believing that it's okay to shine that brightest light that you really are. Keep believing that so much, you know you don't have to hide. You know it's safe to be the person that you are. Go ahead, feel that excitement within. Feel that awesome, amazing, exciting soul that you truly, really are. All right, I'm going to do Love Your Inner Goddess, and then I'm going to end the show, not unless somebody sneaks on in before I end the show, then we'll do a reading for them. But okay. Love your inner goddess. Which message would you like to share for the collective out here, my dear friends? What is it that's most important for them today in this most magical, awesome, amazing way? Right, happiness is within ourselves. It is, I tell you. Queen of Hearts. I am so floored that this is the card that came out. And I'm going to tell you why. Because earlier when I drew the cards for the show, this card was underneath Be Your Own Hero. I only read one of the cards because I only need one for the show, but I guess I needed this one to still come out. The Queen of Hearts. Let's go read to see what it has to say. I'm floored. That's what I mean. That it don't matter if I put a card back in the deck. If it's meant to be read, it will certainly show itself back up without a doubt. I mean, it took me all the way until the end of the show for it to come out, but it still got me to shuffle the deck and still have it to pop out of all of those cards. You have no idea how floored it gets me every time when something like that happens. How many cards are in this deck? I think there's 44 in this deck. Yeah, 44 cards. All right, so number 32. All right. Your heart has been chosen by the divine. I love it. To be a temple for spirit light, an inner place. I skipped a line. An inner. Oh, maybe I didn't. I'll start over. Your heart has been chosen by divine to be a temple for the spirit, for your spirit light, an inner place where grace and healing can dwell. This is very special. A temple is kept clean and pure, scented with scarce perfume of incense, made beautiful with our feelings of reverence and love for the spirit. Keep uncluttered in spaces so that as much spiritual presence as possible can enter. Yeah, you want to help me, Sonny? You want to come over to my place and help me with my paper clutter? I definitely need to get someone here to help me with that. I get lost in it right away. When spirit enters and fills the temple of your heart, things of extraordinary beauty take place. Even the apparently impossible becomes possible Woo, woo, woo. Let's let the impossible become possible, especially in our happy ever after fairy tale dreams. Woo, 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 woo. It is an every moment journey, huh? Clear your heart's temple with forgiveness, with gratitude, and love for the Spirit, so it can fulfill its divine destiny of being a scarce channel for the beautiful divine grace. The mind may believe it has got the power to rule, but the truth, the heart is the queen. You are a true goddess of love, one who consults the heart for answers. Yes, yes, yes. You will courageously follow the guidance of the heart. Yes, 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 we will. Even when the mind doesn't want to surrender to the call of the heart and fearfully lists numerous reasons why it is crazy and stupid and will even... I can't believe it. I'm so sorry. That's a long sentence, but I'm going to go back and start at the beginning. That even when the mind doesn't want to surrender to the call of the heart and fiercely lists numerous reasons why it is crazy and stupid and will end up badly, you know that doubt of the mind is no match for the power of the heart. No match. Doubt has no match to your heart, you know. And you continue to honor the divine wisdom of the heart within your own life. You become empowered to help others learn to trust and grow through love, guiding inner light too. Yes, yes, yes. You become a keeper of this sacred heart. The divine love of the Sacred Heart will protect you and guide you in the most extraordinary ways. All you need to do is to receive this divine assistance, is to keep honoring your own heart. Remember that the heart has its own way of attracting what it needs and creating healing and new opportunities. Things don't need to make sense to your mind or to anyone else. They just need to make sense to the heart. That's it. The heart wants what the heart wants, you know. What can I say? You are already a divine queen, your heart aflame with passionate purpose. Stay true to your heart's wisdom and you will change the world. Woo, 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 woo. My beautiful heart is queen and divine love is king. Together they rule the holy kingdom upon heaven and earth with harmony and grace and joy. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, that is so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I couldn't ask for a better card to flip out at this moment, during this time, to talk about what the mind wants and what the heart wants and what those lower emotional feelings like doubt and fear and insecurity and all of that, how that all kind of comes out in the mix in that card. It's just so beautiful. I love you guys so very much. Thank you again for coming and being a part of this show. Whichever part you are in the show, I love you. I admire you. I adore you. You guys are so awesome. You're so amazing. Remember to always seek for that happiness within yourself. Be that awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that you truly, really are, because you're crazy, amazing. You're crazy, amazing, adorable. You're crazy, amazing, special, one of a kind. You're uniquely supposed to be exactly the person that you are. Until next time, bye-bye, butterflies. After a while, crocodiles. I love you so much. Let's see, where's my exit box?
much for staying till the end, because it really helps with all those clock hours on the YouTube to get those 4,000 hours that I'm after to help build my subscription up and my time on YouTube. And I want you all to remember to live your love story today as if it's already here. I want you to live, let what you do and be the romance of your life, and live from your passionate self, because that's where love resides. It resides within ourselves. Let that love within ourselves be found, and let's radiate from that point of view. And if you'd like any coaching program, or if you'd like any tarot readings, that information is down below in the description. You can also go to my webpage, which actually gives you more detailed information about the coaching, and it gives you more detailed about the tarot readings. But if you want to go right to booking a call with me, then go to Vista Books and book it. And on the coaching part, you can get 15 minutes free call with me to see if the coaching call is perfect for you. Okay, see you on the next show. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.